little bit of a different video today. Start to our video, same kind of video, just different start. Oh, I just stepped in a hole. It's obviously the afternoon. I don't know, maybe it's not to you guys. It's very bright outside. I just got home from work and I didn't film this morning because I had to go to work really early because it was still dark outside. We're just gonna start our video in the afternoon and we will end it in the morning. There you go, just kind of a flip-flopped video. I need to kind of walk around and figure out what all I need to do. I know I need a muck, I need to check on everyone. Hello, treat monster. Feed the piggies a pumpkin. And my little guy, one of my little guys this morning had some poop on his booty. And so I need to check on him. And if he has runny poop, then we're gonna need to do some treatment for Coccidia. So just a busy afternoon. And it's like 10 till 4 and I have to get all this done by about 5. So busy afternoon. Hello Pickles, your mud is finally dried out and it's gonna rain in 2 days. Petunia, people were a little frustrated that you bowled Waffles over the other day. He was totally fine. Yeah, you were a bad pig. You just stepped on him. You just knocked him over. Pork chop. Hey, not me. You just harassed Tooney. Oh, are you okay, Woffs? Yeah, were you just a little overexcited about breakfast? He's not like biting her or anything. Like, he's not. He's just turning his face toward her with his mouth open. Are you just being annoying? Yes, just being annoying. Hello. Hi boys, your water is full. It is. Okay, check on this crew. Not always like quick to think soft poop in a baby goat is Coccidia is normally like the #1 thing. But I always make sure when they're in this stage, they're kind of eating some different stuff and it's just one of them. But thank you. There are gnats everywhere. I appreciate being sneezed on. It's definitely what I needed today with some Daisy goat snot all over me. Just like, sorry. This is happening. Definitely tall enough to reach in this feeder and eat minerals. Totally unnecessary. Probably learned from this one. But I do want to check on him and make sure. We'll go ahead and treat all 3 of them. If that's the case. Hi, buddy. Yeah. Still looking... Actually looks fine, but we'll go ahead and do a treatment with them for Coccidia. Where's Max? I have 2 baby goats. Where's baby goat number 3? I have mama goat and I saw him just a minute ago, so I know like he's out here and he's fine. We'll go ahead and do treatment. I don't do prevent, but I normally do a round of, oh, he's over here arguing with Fern. He's obviously fine. No runny poop from him. And I have to unload feed. I had to go to the feed store today. We were totally out. But I typically end up doing 1 treatment, usually right before I wean them, just so if there's a little bit of Coccidia, that we've killed it. Babies are super susceptible to it, and a lot of people do preventative. Buy the medicated feed and give them. I kind of am of the mindset that we will treat our animals when they're ill. I go some years and we don't have any issues with Coccidia, and then I have a couple, you know, maybe 1 baby a year that will get it, and we treat it, and it's never been a huge issue. We catch it really early. All of our water and everything is very clean. But I'm gonna unload this feed and muck everything out, and then I'm gonna unload this feed first, and then I'm gonna treat him and do that. And we'll treat all 3 babies, and I'll show you what I use. A little bit too warm for the sweatshirt, but I didn't want to change clothes because I'm lazy. I guess I'm just gonna get sweaty. Okay, so I use Corid In our area, this is what our vet recommends. It can also lead to vitamin A deficiency if you're not careful and if you're in an area where maybe that's a problem for you. And this is what our vet recommends, and so I use it at this dosage. So I know vitamin A deficiency. I got it. We dose at 1 cc per 20 pounds of weight. So these guys are about 10 pounds. I'm gonna dose about half a cc for 5 days. That's the only bad thing about this treatment. There are others that you can utilize that you don't have to worry about the vitamin A issue. I have had trouble finding them and getting a hold of them, so this is what's available, and I'm just dosing it the way my vet recommended, and they're experienced with goats. That's all I can tell you. So just give it to them orally. You can also mix this in water, but you have to be able to like confine them and have each animal their own water source and make sure that they drink it. I don't find that reliable with kids. I'm sure with bigger goats. I've never had a Coccidia issue in an older goat, only in babies. What clued me into this was he had poop on his legs. Typically at 5-6 weeks old, like these guys are, they don't have poop on their legs. They have poop on their legs at times when they're like a week or two old. Mom's just kind of cleaning it up because their poop's real sticky. But at this point, they're eating grass and hay, and they're pooping pellets like everybody else. So now what should be entertaining is I should be able to catch Billy. That shouldn't be an issue. But as if we can catch these stinkers. There's somebody in my driveway. Okay, that was the UPS man. I feel super awkward. Okay, so you can see kind of how he's got some poop on his legs and his back end. It's not really bad. It's actually really dry, and it's dried up and kind of gone away. So it could be just something that he's eating, but we're gonna go ahead and treat them anyway. This won't hurt them. Help if that's the problem. So let's see if we can actually do this. Scratching post. Pepper. Sorry, the camera's bouncing. Making naughty. Let's get Billy Willy. You want to be my friend until I need you to be. I don't know what his deal is today. I have found with kids, that is the easiest way to drench them, is to kind of prop them up between your knees with their front feet off the ground. And it's real quick and easy. And then you let them down and they're obviously fine. So we'll continue to give that to them in the afternoons for the next 5 days and hopefully clear that up. He just acts totally fine, but with kids, they can get dehydrated really quickly. They can just get sick really fast. It's piggy pumpkin time. We're down to just a few, but it's an everyday thing. Is it pumpkin time? Huh? Is it time? All right, Mom, go get the pumpkin. Okay, it didn't bust at all, so I'm gonna have to go in there and like slam it down. I'm gonna have to lock the boys in so that I can feed them because Pork Chop's been stealing their food. So I bust the pumpkin open and the pigs eat that, and then I go get the boys something for dinner. Pigs aren't exactly good at sharing. Should probably use some of my school psych skills and give them a social story on how to share. Something just made a noise. Oh, Alexa, off. Alexa was listening to me. I don't like that. Probably should do that. Probably should write them a social story about sharing. They're pigs though, they probably wouldn't be good for that. They have stopped pooping directly in front of the door, which is nice. Okay, come here, buddies. We got the little boys some dinner away from the piggies. So this is what I did. You're not invited. Not invited. Just close this. It's not locked. We also have these nosy Nellies. It's not your dinner time yet. It's not. It's theirs. They get fed. The top of my gate fell off. I'm glad I'm not actually trying to keep animals in here. These guys are happy. We've had no leftovers. They've been even eating the stem. Our piggies are happy. Yes, sir. Can I be of some assistance to you? Huh? It's like, well, I don't know. Barking at things. Take care of. Oh, does the treat monsters need some treats? Who's all over here? There are 5 of them. Make sure the one that Tink can eat. Hello, treat monsters. Poppy, you want a treat? How's the cheese pooper? A little bit naughty. In those like teenage kitty years where they're just tearing everything to pieces. Okay, time for a clean barn. They are so funny. I realized last night that one of the bales I had put out had a lot of straw in it. It wasn't like completely straw, but it had a lot of straw kind of mixed in. And so I cleaned out all the feeders last night and gave that to the pigs for bedding. And they've completely cleaned the feeders out today of the hay that was in there. So I think they were just not eating that. But you can see they're all in here munching, most of them. And we'll put them to bed later. Bedtime for goats. Bedtime for goats. Billy, I think you have a new mommy, buddy. One of you guys emailed me, and I think Billy has a new home, which I'm really excited about. He's so good. He's gonna be such a nice buck. I'm glad. He's a sweetie. He's a sweetie pie, aren't ya? You mama's sweet boy. You get run over by this goat. Come on, Bill. Come on, boy. Come on, Max. You and Mama and Goat Mama are in here. Good job. You guys get to go first tonight. I did buy a different grain. This time I bought from Orscheln's. They're 12%. And it has some like whole grain. It's not a compressed pellet. It has more texture. It's a little heavier in the molasses. So I'm hoping it's gonna help with our food choke issue that we've been having. Nani hasn't got anything stuck in a couple of days. So I think her throat's finally feeling better. These little munchkins. These guys are ready for bed. So I'm gonna go inside and I will see you guys in the morning. So don't forget, we still have to do morning chores. And that way you guys get an update on Binks on about 12 hours of on that Corid. We'll be able to tell a little bit in the morning if that runny poop has cleared up or if we're gonna still dose for 5 days because you have to do that with the Corid for it to work. But a lot of times that first dose or two really clears them up and they start to feel better. definitely keep an eye on him. So make sure you watch to the end of the video so that you know how he's doing in the morning. Night nights. Breakfast. It's a little bit dark, but I think it's light enough that we can figure it out. Good morning, Cheeto. At school, there's always a million things going on in the weeks before Christmas, and one of my schools is doing like something fun every day. Yesterday was muffin day. I don't know what today is. I could have looked, but it's kind of nice that it's express. So that's fun. Okay, I'm gonna check on our little bean. Gonna check on our little Binksy. Looks fabulous. All stretched out, having a tinkle. All right, let's have breakfast for girls. He seems to be doing okay. We'll get a good look at him in a minute, but he doesn't have any more like poop on his butt. I wonder if he just ate something funny. I don't know. He doesn't have any poop on his legs. It's really hard to see runny poop with the babies because it's just so small. It ends up getting covered up. So I didn't see anything obvious in the stall this morning. He's chipper. These piggies fed. Good morning. Good morning, pigs and goats. Let's go. There's so much pig poop in here. They've decided this will be their toilet area. So annoying. It's not exactly why I let them in here. And they haven't like picked a spot. They're just like pooping everywhere. I set the tripod in some. Silly piggies. My last friends. Eved. Let the babies out and give a little check on Binks before I head to work. Are you giving them what for, Chief? Huh? Are you telling them to leave you alone? Are they being silly? See, I'm bigger than you. Dude, really, buddy, we're vlogging. Always barking at something. Toonie, are you being mean? Are you eating other people's breakfast? Yes. All right, is everybody ready to come out for the day? All right, Binksy. He looks fine. No new poop on his booty, which is good. Hi, Billy. Hi, Billy boy. So we'll keep you guys updated. I'm not concerned about him. Obviously, he looks great. He's doing well. We'll stay on our treatments for the next 5 days and hope that if there's anything left, we've cleared it all up and he's good to go. Have a nice day, guys. We'll see you when you get home.